Well, hello, everybody. And a very, very warm welcome to this Swarez live stream. I say live. We are recording this 100% live and unedited, but we are coming at you as a pre-recorded event this evening. But don't worry, folks, we will be back with you on the 1st of March, completely live. I will also be on chat somewhere in the country on my laptop, so please do get involved. We've got an amazing painting coming up. We can't wait to get going. See you after the intro credits. Kaboom! We're back in the room. It's great to see you here. I can't wait to get going. Let's say a big hello to AD out in control, pressing all the buttons and bringing you this broadcast this evening. As I said, if you are watching this live, then folks, we're not going to be in the building. We are elsewhere. Everything is very, very busy here at the moment, which is fantastic. But I do guarantee that I am at a keyboard. So please get involved in the chat. Ask as many questions as you want, especially if you're new here and haven't seen one of these before. And if you haven't, oh boy, have we got something coming up that is really quite the visual delight. And we're bringing that to you on 4 high-definition cameras. That's one of them. Let's go and pick another one. Let's go, PTZ. This is number 2 camera. Oh, hello. And it also slides up and down as well. Look, I shall be still. How cool is that? Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. And we can point it down on the canvas, can't we? There we go. Right, ta-da! That's what we're going to be painting this evening, folks. And back up to my happy smiley face. Let's go for camera number 3, which is our overhead cam. Ta-da! There we go. We can also look down on the canvas with that one as well at the press of a button. And back up to my happy smiling face again. Ta-da! Again. Right. That just leaves one more of our cameras. And that is Rooncam. Bonjour, willkommen, bienvenue. And it is so called Rooncam, let me tell you, because we can do this with it. I'm roaming. Get Rooncam. Good, stay with me. Right. Okay, let's introduce you to the canvas. So we've got a cut size here of 245 centimetres in the long direction. By, got to get this right, 140, yes, in that direction. So this is going to make a finished canvas size of 225 centimeters by 120 centimeters. So yeah, whatever that is in inches, who cares? Quite big, all right, quite big. And the palette of color we are going to be using. This is why I love Rooncam, because you get to do this kind of thing. Here we go. There we go. This is our palette of color. There's 11 colors all in all. We had a similar color palette last week. I loved it so much, including these 2 brand new RAL metallics. They are absolutely fantastic. And amazingly, we might even be able to get an ooh off AD when I've told you what this is. This is Swarez Viola, and it is our own color. You cannot find that anywhere else on the planet except for here. Are you impressed? Now, right, where are we? We're on overhead cam. This is me roaming on my overhead cam, look. So we've got a wireless transmitter, which transmits out to AD in control, and a repurposed GoPro on the top with a bit of HDMI technology, and boom, we can literally go anywhere we want with this. How cool is that? Let's go and have a brisk walk around. Here we go. Da, 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 da. Okay, there we are. There's our slidey cam. Lovely. There's the paint bench. Where are we going in just a second? Oh, hello, Swarez. Where can we see you? Well, actually, you can see us at swarezart.com now. Just got to update all this. There we go. So we'll have a little look. Paint's under the bench. Back to the bench again and back to the overhead. How awesome is that? That's our Rooncam, folks. We're going to be showing you Lots of all the juicy details as I start to get the paints onto the canvas. But this is the kind of thing we do here. You've just got enough time while I get my gloves on, everybody, to go run and tell everybody on your social media networks to come and join us right now for the live. A big warm welcome if you've dropped us a hello on the chat. Come and introduce yourselves. Let us know where you are in the world, what the weather's doing. We're sending out thoughts to our friends over in New Zealand, particularly if Zane Taylor's watching, because they've had a terrible time with Cyclone Gabrielle this last week to 10 days, which has really been quite the life-changing event over in New Zealand. So we hope you guys are all doing okay over there. Just some really awful things all over the place happening in the world at the moment. If you're amongst all that or experiencing it, we do hope you stay well and keep sane with everything that's going on. This, folks, is all about a little bit of escapism. Yeah, so for the next 45 minutes to an hour, we just want you to relax, sit back, try and forget everything that's going on in your world, no matter what you're on the receiving end of, and just enjoy some colour, some movement, some shape, and watch us two sweat in the small stuff as we bring you a work of art at the end of it. That's what we're going to try and create on this broadcast, folks. And right now I am going to start by putting on, which colour shall I go first? Shall we start at this end? We start with the viola, or should we go with the pistachio minty colour? I think we need to go with the viola because, as I say the words beginning with P to my colleague out in control, it is purple, is it not, mate? Is this purple?
Oh, purple. My favourite. Yes. Hang on a minute. Let's back you up. And
okay,
ready to go.
Here we go then. We're going to get some of this on, and we're going to do some... I've got an idea in my head where I want to go with this. All starts with that delicious purple. Let's just get it drizzling and drooping around the place. That's nice. They are finished. Thanks for joining us. I'm joking. Right, okay, let's just wipe the excess of that off.
Wow.
We're probably going to be getting a lot more of that purple on as time goes by, but for now I want to distribute small little pockets of this around the place. This is going to be kind of, I'm just seeing the base, it's not the base at all, but we are going to be working this in around the painting as we go on. And I'm quite possibly going to be using brushes on this one. Don't often use them, but I just have these kind of periods where I just decide that's what I want to do. As AD zooms in on one of the blobs. Are you at the front edge with the blob, are you, mate? Right, tell you what then, I'm going to put a little skadoosh of this in front of it then, or by the side of it. There you go. That's a little metallic. We used these on the last broadcast. I can appreciate it probably looks black on the camera screen. Really nice, this colour. It's kind of got this sort of charcoal effect to it, with these little sort of metallic flakes in. So it's not quite a black, but it's got that kind of feel to it. Really nice. As you can see, it probably joining together now. Let's give you a little, there you go, a few little drops. Should look fairly nice on the camera. There we go, a little bit of that on. Right, it is going to be a little bit crazy this, because we are actually going to get all bar two of the colours on in one go. So we're going to go in with the orange next. Let's see how good I can distribute this. Let's come around this way because we just switched to overhead. There we go. And the technique I'm going to use today is it actually is one of my favourites, and I'll get my words out in a second. It is inspired by painting from quite a few years ago now, called Thunderstruck. Thunderstruck also formed the basis for the Queen Elizabeth print. I talk nicely to AD while I'm popping some of this gorgeous raspberry on. He might be able to find that to show you what I mean. Should be under the limited edition prints section of the website, buddy. And the Queen print, for those of you who watch regularly, is our homage to our late Queen Majesty Queen Elizabeth. still available for sale. And now you can see that on the screen right now. Elizabeth print, actually the abstract that lies behind it is a painting called Thunderstruck. So hopefully you can put a little bit of context to that. That's where we're taking our cues from in this painting today, folks. So we do ship those worldwide, so if you do want to grab yourselves one, there aren't that many left. We will stop the production at 100, so there will just be 100 worldwide, and then we'll stop it forever. So if there's still time to get hold of one, we will be making a donation to charity when all the 100 is sold. So not only do you get a wonderful work of art, you will also help people in a less fortunate position than ourselves. Right, okay, we're getting the orange on. The orange is a really nice orange. I haven't used this one for a little while. A bit of gold in as well. Right, where are we without the royal gold? So we can get that in as well. It's a real nice combination of colours, this one. Quite classy, I think. We're going to be covering the whole of the canvas. I'm not going to be leaving anything to just the blank canvas or white, even though I am going to be popping white on here. That's going to be, I think, I'm thinking now actually, do I stick every single colour on? And I think I'm going to have to, really, aren't I? You're probably going to be shouting at me on the chat now. Do it all there, just get it all on. Look, you know, I said at the outset, it's all about having some fun. We're still on overhead, buddy? Okay, that's fine. I'll just reach over here then. Yeah, this is all about having some fun. You know, I said, didn't I, a few minutes ago, world can be quite a tricky place for a lot of us at the moment. So relax and wind. You know, there's no prizes here. There's no stress. Let me and AD soak that up for you. Let's just enjoy some dude with his face mask on doing some painting. Oh, you know, we're not flying to the moon, are we? We're not looking for a new civilization. We're just having some fun with some paint. Let's keep it all in perspective, folks. All right, we're going on with a really nice blue. This blue I haven't used before, bizarrely, in all the time we've done this, and I'm going to talk to you about that in just a second. This is a RAL colour called 6117. Hello, RAL 6117, which is a variation of a French blue that I've never used. First time, can't believe that, can you? First time in, wait for this, just flick up onto my face for a second, buddy, if you don't mind. The first time in 10 years as a proper business on March the 4th, so by the time you see the live stream, the next live, when we are actually live, we're just 3 days away from being 10 years old officially as a business. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? 16 years since I first picked up a tube of acrylic paint back in 2007. And on March the 4th, 2023, we will be celebrating 10 years as a limited company. Pretty incredible milestone. If you'd have asked me that 10 years ago, I don't know if I'd have said we would have made it, but here we are, and we've done it. We've done it, guys. I think that's a pretty staggering achievement, and we've been through, I don't know how many prime ministers and changes of government. We've been through wars, economic crashes, we've been through Brexit, we've been through pandemics, we've been through all kinds of ups and downs and challenges. Here we are about to celebrate our 10th anniversary. I, for one, am pretty proud of that achievement. Anywho, onwards we go. We'll have to think about that stream, either the one on March the 1st or the one afterwards, see if we can do something celebrationary or just, you know, pretty epic. We'll have a think about that. That's what we're going to do. Anyway, for now though, are we still all cams, mate? All cams, awesome. That's the all camera shot. Now, let's get AD to have a little look. Yeah, some of these blobs I'm putting down now, look. Now, I've done this as a deliberate ploy. You probably didn't see that sleight of hand. I'm using the blue that I've just put on to put this minty pistachio colour in deliberately because, oh, look what we've got. It's all gone like candy. Nice. So we're actually pre-mixing before we're doing anything else. This is going to look quite interesting because there's only one of them really which is kind of pure, and the rest of them have all got this sort of candy mix to it. So this is going to be Very, very interesting to see what happens. Now, I've left the yellow till last. Okay, so we're going to get this in now. Let's get the sunshine in, and I'm not going to be shy with the yellow. This is a gorgeous one. It's a melony sunset yellow. This is beautiful. This is going to make all the difference. We're going to get that in some key places. I don't want it spread around too much. We want to feature this towards the centre because I want to give this a real nice kind of sunshiny feel as you get sort of close to the middle of it. Bring all that sunshine goodness into the centre. A little more around this side. I'm going to come PTZ side, buddy. Just bring that in there. Never a fan of yellow and purple together, so I'm going to have to be very careful how I manoeuvre these together. That's going to be the challenge. Let's just make sure, 1, 2, 3, I need one more blob around that side, and then I think we're ready to crack on with the brushes. Yeah, let's have a look at that, see how that goes. Right, that's 12 colours. Is it 12, 13 colours? I'm not quite sure, I've lost count. If I run out of fingers, that's when I run out of the ability to count. Right, okay. Right then, folks, are you enjoying this so far? Like I said, please do get into the chat. We're about to start manoeuvring this around and creating all those beautiful shapes on the canvas. And hey, if you're enjoying this, and I hope that you are, please do give us a nice thumbs up. Now doesn't mean necessarily put them into the comments as thumbs, but somewhere, if you're on mobile, laptop, or lucky enough to watch on a big screen TV somewhere, where the play bar is illuminated in red, there'll be a thumbs up icon. Tap, hit that, press that, click that with a mouse or your remote, and give us a thumbs up. That'd be awesome, guys. Thank you so much. Just tells YouTube bots you're enjoying this and engage with it, and you never know, you might just recommend it out to somebody else who hasn't seen one of these awesome live streams before. Thank you very much. All right, Aid is going to show you where it is. Don't hit the dislike. Make sure you hit the like. Okay, I'm just taking a sip of water. All is good. Let's just check. You can still hear me okay, mate? Okay, fantastic. Right, in with the brushes then. We're going to go 2 4-inch brushes and a couple of 3s and get them all in the hands at the same time. We're going to see what happens. I think, have I got enough paint on there though? Oh, I haven't got my white on. You're screaming at me. You haven't put the white on, Ed. Right, here we go. Let's get the white on. We're going to definitely need that. Right, there'll be plenty of this going on. This is quite random in its placing, but it's going to add what we need. We're almost ready to start maneuvering it around. Ooh, that's going to be nice down there. Yeah, I'm coming to the other side now, mate. Yeah, it's quite it's bedlam here at the moment. There's so much going on. It's absolutely ridiculous, which we love, of course. Just mean we have to be kind of here, there, and everywhere, and very managing our time very carefully at the moment. But the really beautiful thing about this is it's the one point in the week where we can just stop and go, yeah, okay, I know what we're doing now. So slightly less chaotic, which is always a good thing. Right, okay, let's get a fresh glove. Let's get ready to start moving this around. Oh yeah. Shall we do it, mate? Shall we do it?
Do it! Just do it! Yesterday, you said tomorrow, so just do it! Make your dreams come true! Nothing is impossible! No, what are you waiting for? Do it! Just do it! Yes, you can!
Okay, well, Shia LaBeouf says do it. We are going to do it. There's no lime green on here. It's always a possibility. I did sort of kind of think about doing that in my head. No thinners at the moment. Going to make some nice patterns. I'm going to scoop paint up, deposit it down again. I'll go quiet, lucky you, and don't panic. Okay, right, second of the 4-inch brushes. Which way am I going? Let's come back to that. So we'll go, as you're looking at the top edge. Let's go, or now as you're looking at it, the bottom edge. Let's pull the purple up. Now this is the first of the metallics. We haven't hit the Swarez Viola yet, which is not a metallic. Probably going to need some more actual paint in this corner. Now look, we start to pull the brighter colours out. Where am I going with the white? Come on, white's important here. Oh yeah, how much can I get in one scoop? Oh, that was a crucial turn. It's fine. It's okay. Let's bring that over this side. It's fine. Okay, good. Right. Let's think for a second. That needs to go that edge. That's fine. Let's pull back to the red. We've got a little lump of something here, which I don't like. Thank you very much for visiting. Goodbye. Right, okay. Let's pick that viola up. Sorry, metallic. Let's just get it on over here. So hopefully my future self is answering some of your questions in the comments. If not, I'll have a word with myself. Ed, make sure you're answering everybody's comments. Eh? Do as you're told. There you go. You've been told. Right, I'm going to come overhead side now, mate, and work on this back edge. Right, so I think I need another couple of 4-inch brushes. I would normally douse these in thinners and then pull them back to the canvas, but actually what we don't have is necessarily the time for me to do that. That's going to look... I mean, your live stream is incredibly tedious if you just watch me swirling brushes, isn't it? Oh, look, there he goes again. Oh, cleaning his brushes. Right, okay, good. So, starting to think about how we're going to layer some of this up. I'm also trying to think about how I'm going to link some of these shapes together. And it becomes one of these ultimately difficult techniques about not blending the paint too much, because I know what happens when you do it too much. As the creatives amongst you will know, you get sludge. And what I'm trying to avoid is the sludge moment, because nobody wants that. Eek, no. Okay, so far so good. Now then, let's just tidy this bottom edge up. I'm quite loaded on the paint here, which is great. That's nice. Let's bring the brushes with me. And let's figure out, I've already got blue on before I go into the centre. So let's, tell you what we'll do then. Let's scoop the gold. That's nice. Let's bring the gold up. Let's see what we can do around here. Let's go through, start to go into the middle now. This is going to get entertaining. Now we're picking up the viola. And now we're picking up, yeah, there we go, look. Ooh, that's going to be nice. Let's come all the way out. Can I scoop the orange up? Okay, definitely a brush change. Now then. Crucial thing is what I'm going to deal with this bit here. So let me have a think. Probably just going to means test this in my own head now. These are going to be okay. The blue, that could be an issue. Let's go for the first of the candies then, I think. So we're going to have a little go with this candy swirl, and I'm going to try and finish on the white, and then we'll see if we can scoop some of the white towards the centre. Let's just see if that, and I'm going to a 3-inch now, see if we can test that principle. Haha, tricky. Whack. Whoa, okay, right. We are moving in some slightly different directions. Love it so far, though. Let's see. If I do go quiet, it's just because I'm kind of trying to answer some questions in my head. Let's see. I'm definitely need to sort this blue out. Let's pick that up. See what we can do with that. Something of a departure this is, probably that you expect from the norm, but you know, I like to mess things up. I like to really have a play, you know. It's a way of a bit of self-discovery. You want to give yourself enough time to have a play with things. Find out what works for you and what doesn't. And I love all the sort of to and fro of this kind of technique. You know, you can just maneuver almost to your heart's content. Although, see, with everything, there is a limited lifespan as to how often you can do this and move paint backwards and forwards. I'm going to need that brush there. So far, we've got a real mixture of swirls and ups and downs. Got to work fairly quickly now to make sure I don't allow some of these to go off. We definitely need to feature this orange. It's one of those key players here. Make sure you can still feature it. Yeah, I've got a nice little orange sort of line appearing in the blue. What a classic combo that is. To tell you how great that is. Let's not mess that up. Let's bring it off the edge. That's a nice little line there. I'm happy with that. We're featuring the orange back over here. We're picking up some of those nice tones, which is pretty cool. Now, let's see what we've got over here and what I need to sort of pull in down the bottom. This is like the ocean here. Okay, a little back and forth. A little light on the paint here. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to pick up a little drop. Yeah, where can I do it? Where can I do it? Let's pick up a drop of that. Steal it. Steal that for over here. There we go, that's a bit better. Okay, and still got my little drop of metallic swirling around. Just drop a little curl of that in where those two meet. Okay, that's fine. Okay, we're almost ready to come around the other side, so I think we'll go as Ailey comes around this side. That's nice. So we've got we're going to mix the orange and the blue together with this. So let's see where we go with that. So I might be quiet for a minute. I'll leave that in just for a second. Let's get these reds dealt with, and then we'll start blending in between those in a moment. And my other brush. Yeah, nice, like that. Can we take that through into the blue? Yes, we can. That's nice. We're going to come back in a moment, and we're going to scoop up the yellow. I'm going to try and bring that through as well. Lovely, lovely so far. Get some gold underneath that. How far can we bring the gold through? Pick the orange up as well. Let's just go with it. You just have to be just going with how it feels, which is what I'm trying to do now. At least if I give my future self a little bit of time on the chat now to hopefully make some serious comments about something. Okay. Oh yes, a little drop of white. Let's scoop a little drop of white and bring that in. There, that's nice. Let me turn the brush now into its side. This allows me to maneuver a smaller surface area. Yeah, okay, nice. I quite like that. So let's pick that up. I want to do that again, and let's bring that over here. Let's bring it. Can we circumvent that? There we are. That's nice. Just a little bit of a touch here and there. Start to bring in a few of the other blends. And I know we've got a white here, so let's see if I can maneuver that around as well before we try and tackle what's going on with the orange. Yeah, let's just see. Can we get there? Let's just try another one. Yeah, Heidi's saying I need a little bath of thinners. Yes, we'll put that on the note to self for the next one. Can just keep maybe one brush then, just for the white highlighting. That'd be pretty cool. So yeah, learning all the time. I'm sure if some of you have pointed that out already, thank you very much. Okay, that's good. Little white highlights there. That one's looking quite nice around there. I like this brush, so I tell you what, let's that's not bad. That'll do for now. Good. Right, so pretty much halfway through now. I'm going to try and tackle what's going on down here. Now we've got some really interesting patterns going on down here. There's a lot of paint moving, so let's see if I can straddle and see where we're at. Now meeting my pipe coming the other way. Hang on a second. This is where it gets a little bit tricky. I'm gonna have to hold on to that. Right, let's see if we can. Okay. Right, let me go around this side. Just have a think where we're at. Now, I'll give you a roam cam shot in just a moment, folks. I'm just going to deal with the orange over there. Which camera are you on, buddy? Right, so we'll stay on PCZ actually. I'll deal with this side here now, mate. And then we'll have a look on roam cam before we start tackling the centre, because then I can start to move some of this out, sort of outwards, if you like, if that makes any sense. So I want to tackle this really before it starts to go off anymore, simply because I've done these edges here. So I think I pick the white up. Let's just see. Yeah, see, I can feel this starting almost to, you know, to start to cure, but that's okay. Give ourselves a little bit of time, some work time here. So, just do with the orange. I will clean all my brushes and reuse them, don't panic. It just looks like a lot at the moment, doesn't it? Alright, we'll just deal with the orange, we'll go up to the white, and then we'll give you a look on roam cam, show you some of these amazing things that are starting to develop already. Nice. Bring a little drop of yellow into that. It's quite a nice little piece there, look. Now, you might be wondering why the edges aren't as crucial. That's because I'll have to allow 10 centimeters all the way around for this to be stretched around the frame. So I'm going to lose, you know, that kind of much around it as a minimum, all the way around. So I know that I do have this little window of opportunity around the edges. And as long as they're covered with some kind of paint, this allows us to get it around the frame successfully. Yeah, that 10 centimeters, if you can imagine, will be missing. And actually that helps us get these edges, because I'm a big stickler for having the edges proper. Helps us get the edges right, which is a very, very important thing to do. Right, would you like to have a look on the Roam Cam? I think the answer to that, folks, is a big resounding yes.
Yay!
So here we go. Let's have a look where we started first, okay? Because it's all really starting to come together now. I'm deliberately going to leave the centre because that's where the actions are going to go, particularly with, if we can see the way this black is even just forming on its own now. I need to mix that with the gold and almost have that line going through the centre. So when we've had a look on this, we're going to do the edge, okay? And then we'll go through the centre, which is where the dramatic bit will be. But oh my goodness me, I mean, look, I know we've got 13 odd colours on here. But now I hope you can appreciate and start to see, as we go in closer, just some of the tonal features you get when you start to mix paint together. Let's go over here to the gold, which will start to separate itself out. But there are 1,000 tiny little shifts in the tone of the base colour of paint where it mixes with its neighbour, and so on and so forth. And as you manoeuvre around the brush to a certain point, you will get lots and lots and lots, almost infinite amounts of shift in the tones of the base colour, which I think now hopefully I'm trying to let you see as we go through. Now let's come out. I'll switch positions and come around this side. Okay, so particularly the orange, look, we've got a strong orange there. Yeah, look at what's happening. There's those striations you can see with that pistachio colour going into the red. You get the cherry, and then we come back out the other side of it. And then here, look, so you've got the one orange there, and as we come this side, I'll try and go, is that not looking at an image of Jupiter? I don't know what it is. And you get all these infinite tiny little variations, and this is where the paint is picked up by the bristles and then redeposited again in lines. But of course, our enamel paints being what they are, the lines are never very static for very long, and this is how you get some of these incredible effects going on. Now there, look, I happen to respect that bulk of that candy kind of cane sort of effect. Just noticed a little drizzle. I need to do. Oh, let's just do it with my fingers. There you go. Look, let's deal with that.
Do it! Just do it!
And then we've got swirls of gold going over each other. I mean, it's so involved. It really is. And even when you think, oh well, it's just a colour on it. No. It's rarely as it seems. Even here, look, things are really starting to happen now. That's gorgeous melon sunsetty yellows really mixing with the violet, the Swarez viola. Look, let's see if we can get in a little bit closer there. Look, I'm really trying to hold this as steady as I can, but we're quite close in now. The thing's starting to develop right in front of our eyes. And at the moment, there isn't any thinners or anything else influencing what's going on. I promise you, look here. Oh, isn't that divine? Lots and lots of things going on. Overall, we're going to be in for a sensational finish to this, providing I don't mess things up. But look at that so far. Wow. That's pretty insane, isn't it? I love that. Pretty insane. Let's get Roam Cam back on there. Just need a quick drink of water. Let's just steady the ship, all right, so to speak. Let's take a breath. Yeah, an intake of water. I'll change my gloves. Hope we're enjoying this so far, folks. My audio okay, mate? I'm just checking with AD because I lifted my mask up briefly just to take some water on board. And giving you a little bit of a zoom. We're going to grab some more brushes out. I'm back in with the 4s now, with the big guns. We on overhead, are we, buddy? No, that's fine. I'll come then PTZ side. Right, and I think we'll carry on this side. So where you're looking at the top right-hand edge, I think, mate. That's where we'll carry on. So you tell me when you're ready. You're good? Okay, cool. Right, let's see. I'm going to do orange and the blue first, and then we're going to bring the white over in just a second. Really starting to get into the real oh yeah, nice, into the personality of the painting now. The good thing about using the sides is I can kind of means test what my brush is looking like in terms of, does it need to be washed, I need to change it, what's the colours looking like with all the other colours that are on it. Yeah. And if I don't get that right, go back over something. So we'll switch up now. Going to leave that through the centre. Let's pull this in. It's kind of a very rich goldy. Oh, nice. Yeah, we'll just pick up that tiny little soupçon of raspberry. We've picked up a little bit of the blue as well. These are some nice arcs, swirls going on here. So we can bring that gold. That's it, back over where we just were. Just using the very edge of the brush now. That's pretty nice. There's a fair bit going on here. Let's see if we can change that up a little bit. Okay, nice. Yeah, digging that. Right, so I need to bring, let's just think. Let's just bring some of this yellow out. Yellow is very powerful. That's why I wanted to feature the kind of the melon last, especially as we head towards the centre. Okay, so far so good. Oh, it's that I'm a little bit quiet because I've got that tense thing going on. Sorry. I'm not super mega chatty tonight, am I? Well, I'm hopeful I'm really kind of mega chatty on the chat, actually. But this is the kind of concentrated bit now. Trying to sort of filter all these colours through the centre and hopefully kind of mix the two together. This is where it's going to get quite interesting now. So we're still on overhead, buddy. Yeah, that's cool. All right, let's go in with this yellow. This is going to be quite crucial now. Love the swirl here. I'm going to keep that as it is. In fact, no, I think we'll come through this way. We're not far away. We're not far away. Okay. It's that last push. It's that last push. This blue's looking really nice over here now. So, crucial thing is the centre now, isn't it? Okay, don't lose it now, Ed. I can hear you all chatting. It's just like, steady on. Steady as she goes, Skipper. Right. You say PTZ, buddy, yeah? No, that's 100%. Yeah, I think I need to go this side anyway, to be fair. Okay, right. This is it then, isn't it? This is make or break time. I'm going to start and finish. I'm going to start there and finish there. Then is it the opposite way? Oh, blimey! Gonna have to do this left-handed. Oh well. It's going to be fun, isn't it? Can't do that left-handed. The 2-inch. Right, I have to go to over. No, it should be alright in that actually. Right, so I just need to go through there. I can pick up the blue and go over that, and then I just need to pick that up and go over that. Right, and 2 gaps. Oh. Okay, slightly stressful time. Let's see. Ah. Okay. Breathe for a second. Breathe for a second. Right, I'm going to come around the side then, mate. Even smaller brush. Right, let's just dip in the white. Nearly there, folks, nearly there. Just got to concentrate. Okay. We are definitely getting there. Things are definitely happening. Right, okay. Can I breathe now? Of course I can. Right, let me have a little look. So I'm just going to do a walk this way, buddy. All right, so I'm going to go back in front of Petey's head in just a second. Okay. Let's have a look at that. Okay, so we've managed to get, I like the viola in the middle. That's good because it's kind of toned down. What's going on there is perhaps one swirl I want to make. I'm just trying to figure out in my head whether I should do, which is basically there over the top of the orange. So now I've got to try and figure out, is that something that I actually need to do or not? So whilst I go around and look for gaps, because I don't really want any gaps on this. Okay, and we're back on overhead now, so I won't walk in front of it, but that, yeah, that's cool, mate. It's not too bad. I think it's looking good. I'm going to give you another look of the roam cam now we've done the centre. I'm just quite conscious of moving that orange around, or do I? Haha, the forever conundrum. When is it done? Well, I know that last week's painting, which I'll put a link to that in the description, did polarize a lot of people's viewpoints on when something was done or not. Half you saying I should have left it alone when it was still on the board. But love to keep going with these things, find out where it takes you. It's how we improve and get better, isn't it? And that's been a very interesting exercise. But I think with this one, it is getting to that point where I do believe, actually, that I should stop. So right now, I'm going to obey that with the piles of brushes that I've used, all sort of 15 of them. Let's adjust this. Now, I'm just contemplating, as I just adjust my earpiece here, whether to use a small amount of black. Now, I've got a little concentration up at this side. The difficulty now is how to work that in without it going into a grey mess. This is one of those tricky ones. Now, I'm going to open this out to debate. Obviously, I know by the time you view this what I did. But let's see what you'll think, eh? What do y'all, Y apostrophe L all, think? Should I add any black to that? That is the big question here, isn't it? And if so, where? Such a difficult call to make now. Tell you what, let's go round cam. Let's see what I see, all right? So I'll give you an outside shot to begin with. All right, so let me go around this way, because at the moment this is the way I'd kind of hang it. So let's see if I can give you, hopefully you're getting all of that in shot. I mean, it's so colourful and beautiful. What a great thing. Yeah, so we have got some sort of moody, cloudy things going on there. Loving the blue swirl there. We've got this little kiss curl of viola piercing through the orange. This was the only kind of area I wondered whether to do something with, and just to lighten that up. But of course, we've then got the thing about, oh, it's just that infinite, issue, isn't it, as to when you stop with this. We've got a lovely bit of, let's go in. We've got that lovely bit of aqua going on there. That's nice. I'm not touching that. Yeah, it's just this piece here. It's actually me talking about black. That could be quite an interesting little feature, is put some black right there. That's pretty terrifying to think that I'm going to mess that up if I do. However, there are some truly standout bits going on in this, but actually as a whole, I absolutely love it. Let me come around this side and show you what's going on, because you haven't had a chance to see this. With the aqua here, look at that for a blue. You're right, piercing through all those rich warm tones. Suddenly you've got this tidal wave crashing. Let's go down into the orange here, and then I'm going to go into the center. See all those blends going through? This is what I'm talking about. This technique is so good for that. It really is. And when you go over stuff and then back over stuff, and then let's just jump here, look, well, we've got that bulk of the black, and then suddenly you've got these very sharp corners and almost like defined lines, which is another great thing with this, using these paints and this technique. This is the center I'm talking about, and it's the question of whether now I do anything with that. It is really tricky to know. Inclined to leave it well alone, certainly not put any thinners on it, doesn't need it. In fact, look, even as we're talking, things happening over there. That's where we first started, so that's looking, I think, pretty sensational. I've just got to decide now if I'm going to do anything with that orange in the center. I think the answer to that question is yes. Now, this is the metallic I used. Remember, I said it right at the outset, it's got really nice smoky quality to it. So I'm tempted just to bring a little bit of that through the middle. It is literally really just a tiny little curl. So I think that's what I'm going to do, folks. And then I'm going to call it. So win, lose or draw now. It's all on the touch of a clean brush now as to whether this succeeds or fails. Let's see who said no and who said yes. Are you all shouting at me right now not to do this? Yeah, Zane, what do you reckon? Zane, Lynn, Rita, Henry? Let's see, you guys, what do you think? All right, here we go. In for a penny, in for a pound. Yeah, actually, I kind of like that. Yeah, that's kind of linking the two bits together. Don't mind that at all. It's just broken the orange up a little bit. That's all it really needed, didn't it? Sorry, in front of the cameras. Yeah, that's all it needed now. So we've got these kind of little dribbles in the middle. Yeah, I'm digging that. Doesn't need any more than that. It's probably going to kind of delineate, spread around a little bit as time progresses. You know, we're starting to get that down here. Where things are starting to find their own level, which is really cool. I'm not thinned any of the paints. I'm not going to thin any of the paints. I'm certainly not going to spread any of it. As you're just on Roam Cam here, you get another viewpoint of just that little S shape in the corner, in the centre. And I'm just checking now. Gotta say, it looks pretty cool. I'm really super happy with that. We've got lots of swirls, lots of drama, lots of action. No actual black in it, but we've managed to blend and fuse all these colours together. They give us lots of different tonal variations, which is what this is all about. Wanted to have a little go, just be quite free to blend and have a play of just sort of one tiny little thing. Actually, keep on the all cameras, mate. Let's see if I can do this without destroying my back. Just so the lines are a bit too sharp on that yellow. It's fine. Okay. Right. Well, apart from getting all my brushes into something that I can wash them off with, how about that? How about that? I've got to ask all our lovely patrons who are watching. What do you think to that? I'm going to be giving you guys an exclusive look at this. Probably on Friday when it's in a state to dry. Don't forget, our patrons get exclusive access to everything before anybody else. And if you'd like to find out what that's all about, you can head over to patreon.com/SwarezArt. I will pop a link to that. Ed, pop a link to that in the messages, please. Thank you. You'll also find a link to that down in the description as well. Okay, so this is our Patreon page, and if you would like to find out how to get one of your exclusive 102 Swarez tiles, they are only ever going to be done once. There aren't that many left. They're original works of art with serial numbers on the back. Guys, if you've got one already, I can't stress to you how important it is to keep your serial number handy, because you're going to need it at one point. Okay, so find out how you can get one of those exclusive tiles by heading over to patreon.com/SwarezArt. Awesome. And of course, if you are new here and you've been enjoying this broadcast, don't forget to give us a subscribe. Hit that red button and don't forget to click on the bell icon, and that way you never miss any of the videos that are coming up, and you just never know when this kind of thing is going to happen. Oh, sorry mate, go on. Yeah, we are trying to hit 100,000 subscribers. We are growing, we're getting there, but obviously we need your help, guys, so thank you very much for that. Awesome. Are you still enjoying? Of course you are, because you're still here watching. Remember to give us a nice big thumbs up. Somewhere on your browser will be the like and the thumbs up icon. Smash that for us, guys. That would be amazing. Right, let's go and have ourselves one more look at what we've just done. 14 or 13 colours, looking pretty awesome, I think you'll agree. Let's have another look on Roam Cam. Let's go and take you into the secret world of the multicolour swirls. It's what we do here at Swarez HQ. We love the paints, we love the techniques. We love having you guys here to join us every week for the absolute awesomeness that we try and give you. There's the black S shape, that charcoaly one that we put in. Just broken it up beautifully with a couple of strokes of the brush. Our viola is holding in the centre as well. That's our drama and our intrigue. That's the bit you step through into this wilderness of colour and joy. I absolutely love it. Who doesn't like a multicoloured painting now and again? The gold is shimmering right in front of our very eyes as we move around here. You can see the overhead lights reflecting, but that's picking up on all these gorgeous metallics, and just when you think you've seen it all, pop goes another part of that painting. Things are changing rapidly. Now, can you just about see the swirls in the dark metallic lump there? I think you possibly can. Yeah, so even when you think that there's nothing going on, trust me guys, it is all going. Look at that, that's literally like a well into a wormhole in the universe. Unbelievable. And then of course we come back out, here's that beautiful pistachio and more of that Swarez viola. And as you look, we've got cells forming, we've got ridges, we've got tributaries, we've got coastal erosion, we've got pathways, we've got, oh, it's just galaxies. What do you want? Do you want the natural world? Do you want the big, the small, the theory of everything? I tell you what, it is pretty much all going on in that gorgeous, colourful homage to one of my favourite paintings called Thunderstruck. If you are late into the broadcast, you can always flick back, have a look to when we showed you what the inspiration behind this piece was all about, which is the Queen Elizabeth print. And there we go, let's put it down on there. We can also show you on, I'm just going to turn you up, buddy, because you're just quite in my ears. So yes, I think Adrian's just going to pop on the line now and speak to you.
Hi guys, so Thunderstruck. Now, I've just had a look, and if I go to Swarez Lifestyle, there is a pillow that you can get with that Thunderstruck design on. So if you want something similar to what Ed's just done, you can pop to the shop, which is swarezlifestyle.com, and you can get yourself a Thunderstruck pillow in that very similar design.
And there you go, guys. I'll also pop that into a link into the chat as well, so you can see what that's all about. They are awesome, and we saw a lot of pillows. They look incredible, but what a gorgeous splash of colour that's going to be sat on your sofa or occasional chair at home. Guys, there we go. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. If you are watching this after we broadcast it as the premiere, then please do also let me know what you think. We're doing this every Wednesday, and we are back live, he said in quote marks, on the 1st of March. We very much look forward to seeing you then. Please do leave us some comments after the broadcast has finished. What you think. There we go, guys. That's it for another live stream. We do look forward to seeing you again in 7 days' time. We hope wherever you are that you are keeping well and healthy. Thank you very much for joining in with us this evening, and we can't wait to see you next time. On behalf of Adi and myself, thank you very much for watching. We hope to see you very soon. Look out for the links on social media, and we will catch up with you in 7 days from now. But that's it from Adi and myself. Have a very good evening. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you very soon.